Murray, that was an absolute huge effort. Disappointment for the camp, but I tell you what, the Bars Bug team will be ecstatic. They were on the bubble. How close was that?
Yeah, very surprising. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we have 9 boats left to run before we round out our racing here today. The top 3 Group B running order will be Bevan Schuler. It will be Daniel Buttercup Reid, the man who has whacked more tyres today. He's touched more tyres today than a tyre fitter of Bridgestone.
Here comes the Karponga kid.
Wilson. So it is Bevan Schuler Concreting. So absolutely mashes the pedal. Grant Gibson doing a great job. You heard the interview that Leighton Shrek Manel did with Bevan earlier. He's put a lot of faith in Grant Gibson, his navigator, and Grant has stepped right up to the plate.
Oh, I tell you, it's been great to see. Grant calls in and gets a coffee off me just about every day, and he is so excited to be in this boat. And I tell you what, he's the right size, he's got the right attitude, and the concrete man has got the hard pills on, so they are going to keep going until they win it or bin it.
Yeah, look, this the way that Bevan Schuler is absolutely going about this is fantastic indeed. So the split, the one to beat now is a 42.952. Don't worry about what's happened throughout the course of the day to this point. That is the split that is going to be all important for these other 2 races. Bevan Schuler's going to lay the time down. It is a 58.982.
Wow, he'd be happy to hit that 58 club. I think he may have got there earlier in the day, but it's a good time to put down. He'll be happy that he's on the board. They've got to hunt him down.
Yeah, he did get a 58.4 earlier in the day, and a 58.29 was his quickest, so a little bit slower, but I dare say that this lowering sun and a couple of shadows being cast across the track here might create a bit of transition in lighting there that could be quite difficult to deal with, I would have thought. Absolutely,
there's a lot of conditions that are coming in now. The guys, the heart will be pumping. We're going to see brain farts. We're going to see different bits of the track. But here he comes, rub-a-dub-dub, Buttercup's in the tub.
Oh, I tell you what, and the man has rubbed more tyres than you could ever imagine. Will he hit the tyres for the 6th time on the exit of the hairpin? We are about to find out. Jasmine Webster in the boat, and oh, he just missed him. That is, well, Buttercup, good on you.
He's going about his work. First split through now, holding good boat speed. It looks fairly similar to what we saw out of the concrete man from Karponga. Both these Taranaki boys are chasing hard, looking to see who's the best. Buttercup in a brand new machine. As he comes round now, we'll see how close he is.
And the split is a 42.820, so he is quicker than his Taranaki mate.
1/100th of a second, I think that's all it was.
That's about right.
Nothing in it, a blink of the eyelids. What have we got left?
And Buttercup into P1 at the moment with a 58.770.212 quicker than Bevan Schuler.
Oh, that is nothing.
That is just ridiculous. It takes longer to pass wind. There is no doubt about that.
I don't know about that. But at any rate, Bevan Schuler looking happy with what he's done. Buttercup looking happy with what he's done. Now the local man, Hayden Wilson.
Well, the man who's been quickest all day in the Group B category. Just looking down at the sheets here, just getting completely lost. And his best time is a 57.65. So by that, you would suggest that if Hayden Wilson could maintain that speed, he should be the quickest in this run. But we do know that people have thrown the toys out of the pram. They've got the wrong way. The pressure has built to a point that it has created all sorts of things that you wouldn't put your money on. So it is Hayden Wilson and Angela Watson. They have done this hairpin time and time again wonderfully, and again that is another example that Daniel Buttercup Reid must have been watching the last time he was through there. Hayden Wilson now into the fast part of the course.
Looking the goods at the moment, the Wanganui man. I have got the checkered flag in my hand. Is it the guy that I will be handing it to, or is it one of the guys on the boat? We will know as the split happens. We will get a good idea right now.
Hayden Wilson there with a 42.114. So he is the quickest, split by 0.7 so far out of these top three.
Oh, looks the goods. He is going to be one ecstatic camper. The Wanganui man, Hayden Wilson,
with a 58.017 and straight to the top of the table. Hayden Wilson, Angela Watson take the win. Daniel Reid into Bevan Schuler in 3.
Oh, wow, it's huge. They will be absolutely over the moon. And as he comes round under the launch pool, he will see that I've got this flag, and he will be seeing that it is about to go into his hand. So get in behind him as he comes through. We'll give him the clap as he does the victory lap. I won't be able to talk to him as he comes, but I tell you what, this team has worked so hard. He's an ex-New Zealand champion. He's been around. He's got his sister in beside him, and they deserve everything they can with this.
Yeah, that
all smiles at this stage in here, and it looks like he's even good enough to grab the flag on the way by. So well done, guys. Here they come. Hayden and Angela.
Ladies and gentlemen, rise to your feet. Well, nearly took out the timing, the quick tuck of the flag. That would have been a bad time of the day. And a well-deserved run for the locals from Wanganui. And tell me he is not happy. And I will tell you that you are wrong. That is a very, very happy man. You can tell by the body language of the boat movement.
Remember, I talked about this boat earlier at KVX. The original hull we started with, me and Kelman, it's one ex-Pat Dillon machine, and actually I think it might have been Rex Bryant's before that. So it's seen a lot of water time, but it's still delivering. So great to see. Really old.